Look at those hairs. Look at that carpet.
3 male, 3 female Republicans, 3 male, 3 female Democrats.
What about the Green Party?
Damn it. Points.
You know what's funny? I like the last one where Derek knew most of those politicians, so Ewing, Derek, Kale, you and Derek, Ewing, Derek, Kale, you and Derek, Ewing, Derek, Kale, you and Derek knew most of those politicians.
Matt Gaetz.
More like Mr. Squished Face. That's a smile that basically suggests,
okay,
hey, ladies,
I'll let
I'm
you
going to put you in my
once,
basement.
Hide up those moles or something, but...
Have those cancer-infested moles you got.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, Jared knows this lady.
I do know her. She's quite popular right now.
You have a lot of pictures of her on your phone, don't you?
No.
I don't know why she wraps her head up in a shower curtain all the time.
It's because we don't want to see her exposed brain. Like, I don't know.
What is that they wear? A turban? It's not a turban. I'm stupid.
Oh, no, wait. Turban's something else.
Wait, what is that? Crud. It's not a cowl. I can't remember what those are called.
Her hoodie. She kind of has that look of like, I can already see her.
Oh, it's a hijab. Hijab?
Oh, oh, okay. He's got that sort of like crooked cop look, which some people would think is pretty hot.
Yeah.
He's got kind of, his hair looks very...
If your kink is being pinned up against a car by a policeman, good old Chuck Schumer, the baby eater himself. I'm going to give her a... 1.1. This lady's a real piece of trash.
She's a 1 or 2. She does not...
She looks ugly. Like, how can you smile and look like you're angry? Come on. Could you imagine kissing that? No, you can't. It's like not even close.
I don't want to kiss her teeth.
Okay, look at it. She has the exact same nose that Wario has, except it's just not as pink.
She does. I didn't realize it. She totally does.
Last Democrat dude.
Oh, boy.
We got good old John Fetterman.
Oh, that's a 1 already. John Fetterman, America's... Well, everyone likes to think he's our first retarded politician, but unfortunately, that's a lie. Oh, 7.
7.
I don't hate looking at her. Oh, I remember her. Yeah, she looks like she's a woman, right?
Yes, she's a woman.
I thought she was...
She's not a tranny.
That's a 10.
I don't know if you knew this. COVID was a thing that happened about 2 years ago, I think, or almost 3 years. It was the sickness, and
it wiped off half of the population.
Oh, so you do know? Okay, well, this is so good.
This is a. We had to have the national anthem to simping to your oppressive government. This is it.
I didn't know these kind of people were into COVID worship.
Welcome back to the episodic series of Political Talk news announcements with your hosts, Caleb and Derek Stringini, INE, and we're here to talk about the news, the politics, keep the people informed. You know, every day a child's born and an old lady is shot dead in the street, and we're just here to keep you all, you know, feeling like you understand what's going on in this crazy world, because it gets confusing, you know. One day you're licking your ice cream cone, next moment you realize you're eating dirt on a cone. You just gotta keep your head focused, and that's why we're here.
But apparently Joe Biden's had classified documents in his garage.
Really? In his garage? It's not his fault. He's retarded. You sit here. And then the kid's like, okay. And he's like, pops his knee out of the socket. And the kid's like, ah! It's just sort of weird to act like you want to win after you lose an election. Like, who would do that? Why can't he just be like Hillary Clinton and just like lose in like stride? Hillary Clinton was like a big, beautiful woman, and like she just took losing so weller. If we're gonna make like a vaccine that could cure the plague, we got to make sure that we can decide who gets the plague first. You know, When people murder, it's not because they actually want to kill somebody. It's because they just don't think the law applies to them.
You know, it's funny. A lot of people probably think that.
Dr. Fauci can have, an antler-shaped George Washington's a fraud. He's broke!
If Trump...
Hunter Biden was kissing the documents the whole time.
The odds that Hunter Biden actually bathes himself is extremely low.
It's sort of
Have
like...
you looked at him?
Well, it's sort of like a technique. We just sort of dips it.
Wait, whoa. We're not getting into this technique. Nobody should know about that.
It's sort of like, we call it Dippin' Dots.
I'm going to have to delete or leave all this out.
He sort of fills up a bucket that's just sort of like...
If Trump shot someone on Fifth Avenue, Republicans would just start talking about Dick Cheney's hunting accident.
Okay, yeah, you know what? And if Biden walked down the street and shot someone, you would talk about Dick Cheney too. Man, I feel bad for Hunter Biden. All that crack and no one to share it with.
So, Derek, did you hear the news about feral cows to be gunned down by shooters in helicopters in U.S. National Forest?
Feral cows?
We try to keep it positive. We say no black pills here. That's what we always say. We say no black pills. But the feral cows are out there and it's over.
I wish they said satanic feral cows. Okay, let's face it. We know the leader cow's a vampire cow that bit the other cows and turned them into feral underlings. So if we're going to take this thing down, really, they should be going after the leader cow at the hive. You think these cows hatch out of eggs all wet? Like...
It says also more, charging cows in England trample man to death in second.
Oh my gosh.
Such attack in 10 days. So two...
What the hell? It's like
endangered vulture dies unusual death.
from evil demon cows spawns crawling. Like the vulture looked at the ground and said, "Huh, here I am, the last of my kind." And then the earth started to like ripple like water, and then a feral cow from hell itself crawls forth from the mucus and devours the last of its kind. And whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Like
Can we get
helicopter.
some evangelical leaders to come together and maybe gargle some holy water and kill some freaking cows? Avoid
Give
outdoors.
a salute to the men fighting these cows.
The brave men, and definitely not women, because this is out of their league. The FBI only acts once they have definitive reason to act. The FBI wouldn't do anything wrong. The FBI is sort of like the holy force of the government. We're a horde of morality. We are the legion of love.
So, Derek,
Hey guys, I'm
did
back.
you hear about the cocaine hippos?
Or were they tiny elephants? Wait, these are these are hippos. Did I say rhinos, then elephants, then finally get to the actual animal?
Yeah.
Leave a comment below if I did.
Yeah.
Do they act like normal hippos, or are they like... Actually, one more. Up their big hippo noses. If a hippo walked into your living room, you would feel fear. Well, imagine the fear you feel once you realize it's doing cocaine. Is there even an environmental debate? Can you say, like, hippos are good for the environment because they can fit a whole watermelon in their mouth? We're going to merge the cocaine hippos with gorillas. And then we're going to give the gorillas crack cocaine, which is very different. We need to capture them so we can do experiments on them and figure out how we can get them to carry swords. Can you overdose cocaine? I sure haven't figured out where the limit is. You don't need a special wooden crate. All you need is one piece of lead and a certain triggering mechanism to launch it into their head.
We'll talk. Everyone knows I'm an expert when it comes to Down syndrome.
Exactly. When it comes to Down syndrome, Jared's the first person I always run to for help. This Barbie serves as a reminder that we should never underestimate the power of representation.
I thought I was going to say the power of Down syndrome. Never underestimate the power of Down syndrome.
And then he chokes someone to death.
Oh, gosh, what?
Barbie's physical proportions, regardless of face and color, is like, what, every woman in the 30s?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm just watching. Let me just enjoy let people enjoy what they like. Well, maybe not everything.
I'm not going to take them seriously until they actually grow the straight up balls to make the 300-pound morbidly
Oh
obese
man, what are they going to
Barbie.
make 300-pound Barbie? You girls love the zippers. Men just want to zip your mouth shut because you talk too much.
While also encouraging children to play with dolls who do not look like themselves. No one cares, though.
We need a transgender Barbie.
Transgender Barbie. Well, that's Ken. Well, we also need the rooftop suicidal Barbie.
Oh, gosh. No. She Chinese or something? Korean? North Korean, specifically? Sorry, all South Koreans.
Emo, like, cutting herself Barbie.
Oh, gosh. We need psychopath Barbie. Who you have their own little skin set of, like, skins to peel off people.
Pest exterminator Barbie.
Oh, gosh. You have a little cage, like, you have, like, a little room you can put the dogs down in. Oh, wait, I think you said pet exterminator.
Oh, no.
I just thought you said pest. I didn't realize you said pest.
Ron DeSantis just announced that he's going to be running for president last night in his like super hype up, exciting.
Dude, he was screaming. He was bouncing off the walls. His face was red like a tomato. He was just so like into it. His eyes were bulging from his head like Rodney Dangerfield. Dear Derek, who are you voting for? I'm voting for Barack Obama. Not a lot of people know this, but Ramaswamy was my salami brother in the hood.
The ones that we won't talk.
I don't think Joe Biden, per se, is exactly the man for the job that he thinks he is. Now, I don't want to step over line or use common speak.
No.
But I'm afraid Joe Biden is a retarded old man. And he's a friggin' idiot. But he just might be the right man for the job. Not a lot of people know this about Trump. He was a big business guy. Before he ran for president.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
People think politicians.
Yeah.
Trump was.
Primary.
About Joe Biden, you just said he was well equipped. You said
Well,
he
Republican.
can't lose. Oh, sorry. I jumped to conclusions. Yeah.
Okay.
When you hear the bell, remember, duck and cover. It could be a bomb dropping.
I just made $480.
Did you?
Yeah.
Can I have some?
On eBay. Jared, do you have gender dysmorphia?
What am I, a putty who wants to... You know. Man, just every time I see the boy symbol, I just want to like clench my fist like Arthur Reed and just want to punch DW and say, "Why you a girl?"
Have you made an appearance as the opposite gender in public?
Well, not in public. So never.
God.
You have a penis or you have a female body part. Whichever one you have, that's your gender. Unless you had some weird, something's wrong with your body.
Jared, it has nothing to do with your genitals. It's all about...
Then why are they there?
Well, it's what the doctor assigns you, and if not the doctor, it'll usually be a kindergarten or grade school teacher. Has the gender you were assigned at birth caused you feelings of distress or emotional pain? Do you feel emotional pain?
I get a hernia every time I think about being a dude.
Do you find that you have to make an effort to present as the gender you were assigned at birth?
No, everyone thinks I'm a
man.
A man. But then they hit never. Being too much of a jerk of how I'm like, oh, girls are stupid because I'm a man, and just like, Jared, cut it out. So never. It was just stop being a little crap. But what?
Have you dressed as the opposite gender in the privacy of your own home? Do your visible sex organs?
My visible sex organs? Not my hands?
Wait. Do your visible sex organs make you dislike your body?
I mean,
so whenever you take a shower and you look in the mirror and you're naked, do you ever just like break down crying in disappointment?
I
do every day.
The most I feel is just like I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just like, damn, the is ugly. especially if you're
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Reactions, because we shun that which we react to. Remember guys though, every like will send one tuna to every child in Africa. Does that make sense?
No.
Wait, is this a dude?
No, it's a woman.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's one of those national anthems. Oh, this is bad. Oh. It's the retarded woke version. And she's a retarded woke person. It's actually a match made in hell. Oh, she's sweating. Because she's a big fat monster. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh. Alright, stop it. I knew it was going there. Does that star spangled? Well, she didn't say that. She was like, that black power fist. Darth wavers over the land of the not free. As the black.
Man chops off and flushes it down toilet. Okay.
What?
Well, that's for something else. Never mind.
There's a guy in there?
Yeah, there's a guy.
That's not just a dog?
No.
So he has a person take care of him, just like as a dog?
Yeah.
That's the guy?
Can you say fetish? You know,
Yeah.
COVID means you should be staying inside and gaining as much weight as you can. The beloved grizzly, Otis, was again late for salmon season. Blame climate change. Sihi ish aus wie ein Nazi. What are your thoughts on this?
That's one of my new favorite pictures of Lynn, at any rate.
White House, impeachment inquiry is extreme politics.
This is an extreme politics we're playing here. This we quickly arrest Trump. Okay, so this is pretty extreme stuff you're really messing around with. You know, send another 40 billion to Ukraine. I'm just saying, you know, an impeachment inquiry is, you know, we don't want to freak out the American people at all. Nuclear button, guys.
Neuter children.
Not just neuter children, but cut their penises off. Democrats, Republicans, kissing, hugging, kissing. You know, like on the mouth. You know.
They let their hands slip to the lower back.
Like, name one thing that Joe Biden did that would, like, be considered wrong, really, in any way. Or any of his family, even. Like, he pretty much comes from a saint angel family. Honestly, I think we're all going to hell, but the Bidens are going to heaven. We'll be burning, and they'll be laughing at us because we deserve it, and they deserve nothing else but the greatest.
I couldn't have said it any better.
They're saints. We are peasants, bigots, homophobes. Well, I kind of like that one. Survey says...
It says...
Donkey! There's only two genders. Okay, this is a red flag. I am triggered. There shouldn't be anybody who goes, oh, you're a communist. Okay.
More.
Women, I guess, have higher standards, but the problem is their standards are based on a system.
No, it's some of these lower ones.
Sorry. Listen, ladies, I may not be the ultimate guru of love, but if the man you're interested in, you know, sucking face with, and maybe even kissing on the forehead, if he's watching reality dating shows, that's a red flag. He's probably gay as hell. Put it in a drawer, forget about it. God, friggin' hell! What the? Oh God, bugs! What the? Cicadas! What's
locusts?
What's going on? Locusts!
And 17% considered a red flag if they talk about politics frequently.
And this is why the human race will be depopulated, and we're all gonna die. See you on the next episode of Positive Vibes! My eyes, they burn! Ah!
Is there other dating types of women's, like 5 things you know to date an Indian woman?
No.
Avoid the red dot. It
Everything
could kill
else
you if you
is
stare at it
everything
too
else
long.
is obvious. A 2-page long.
When do I kiss her milky tapioca lips?
She is not afraid of calling herself a feminist.
Very interesting. What if she gets offended that I open the door for her, suggesting that she's a weak, frail, retarded woman? What if she thinks that?
Learning English from the age of 6, watching a lot of English movies with subtitles and speaking it daily on her gap year in Australia and backpacking trip in Thailand.
What is he talking about? I want to have a nice, sweet Eskimo kiss with her. It's passionate nose rubbing.
Hey guys, welcome back. Is this mic on?
This is local news to that end, we kindly ask that department refrain from using religious decorations or solely associated with Christmas. Red.
No, you can't use red. You can't use red because that's too Christmassy.
You could use blue and purple, but red and green is religious colors.
Who the hell puts purple lights up for Christmas? Unless it's like the rainbow ones, but then that's gay now, so you can't really do that either. But here's your other problem. You're retarded. Snow people, shut up. And it's a snowman. It's a freaking snowman. It's a snowman. Balls. Both of them. Some people don't celebrate Christmas because they aren't religious, even though everybody... I don't think there's anybody who doesn't celebrate Christmas, because if you don't, you're not just a Grinch, you're a scumbag.
Hello?
Hey, Caleb, have you had your dinner yet?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have this chili here.
Wait, this isn't a good time.
Okay, well, listen, I mostly called because if you want any leads on my
He just doesn't know when to stop, does he?
What about
Listen,
that?
yeah, we're kind of busy right now. It would be nice
Okay,
if...
but listen, I just got something important.
Yes.
The vaccines.
Okay, listen, I'll get to it soon.
I'm just playing a little bit of weak sports boxing.
Weird. Okay, well, listen, we'll talk to you later, buddy, okay?
No, listen, I gotta tell you
Merry
something now.
Christmas. Happy New Year.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
All right, I'll call you back.
Kiss, kiss.
Bye.
Listen, I'm not calling for violence. By the sword in my hand, I would never call for violence. All I want is everybody to take all the coal they got and just blockade his house. Trap him in there. Cut off the oxygen supply. He won't die. I'm not calling for violence. All I'm saying is that a guy trapped in a building with no air won't last long. Hey guys, what's up? We're back. Welcome to Millennial Mockeries. Now, I've been anticipating this one for months, guys. You know, I just heard about it 10 minutes ago. This is our official reaction. Mark your calendars.
My lover says you were a great coach back in the day.
Join.
This is the way.
Matt Walsh. Full beard.
I wonder what they had to do to get him to put that
Probably
wig on.
nothing. That was probably his idea. He's like, can I wear a wig for this?
Excuse me.
Cruz, what the hell? George Soros, if you're watching this, I'm not asking for a handout, but I can help you out, buddy. I know you ratted out the Jews during, all that, We'll teach them that maybe it's not such a bad idea to cut off your penis and become a woman. Because you're definitely not a man if you cut off your penis.
No.
Which means logic would dictate that now you're a woman. A woman with a hole where a penis once was. And best of all, California has their delicious Californian spaghetti. Gavin Newsom's such a cool guy.
I thought you were going to say queer guy.
He's that too, probably. He has the face of a man who's closeted. Think here, Derek, not here. Here's the thing. Gavin Newsom, sweet old man. You don't even need to be parents. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to do anything. And honestly, you don't even need your kids. You can just, give them to us, the government. Because nothing says I can help children and I love children like the government.
Also, we want to chop off their body parts.
The government. We love children, and we especially love chopping them up. Do you think if Gavin Newsom was old enough at the time, he would have gone to Epstein's Island?
Oh, yeah.
Not everybody who went did weird stuff. Yeah. Sometimes they just wanted to hang out on his island. I'm not defending anybody who did something wrong. I'm just saying that,
Okay, the American Society of Magical Negroes. I love Negroes, and magical ones just make it even better. While I love Negroes, let me just say that one more time. Oh, gosh, when I'm around a bunch of white people, I get frightened.
Yeah, me too.
Especially when they're white. I love
Magical Negro.
Oh my gosh. That black woman, that Negro woman, she's bald. I love that.
Here it literally is. But
Live, laugh, love. Pause. Live, laugh, love. I
great
knew it.
phrase.
I knew it. I knew it the whole time. Live, laugh, love. Damn it.
Someone defied the
Oh,
society.
hovering fat Negro woman.
interfere with her.
I love it. Love it. The American Society of Magical Negroes.
I don't know.
I got so excited. I
almost started to accidentally lactate. I can't wait to go see it, just to like really like understand like just the greasy magic, because magic is greasy. When I go to the movie theater, I'll buy a big thing of popcorn, pour it all over my body, and just rub that buttery popcorn grease all over myself, and just let it just like feel it in my skin and stuff. And just like really rub it in, and I just start rubbing my hands and like my shoulders like really hard, just to imagine like, oh, a giant black person's massaging my shoulder. This is why I love black people. This is why.